Hello and welcome to the daily Nifty and Bank Nifty Insights with MJ. Let's study, explore, and understand the current stock market scenario with the help of performance of Nifty and Bank Nifty today. Today is the 29th June 2020, and we will be estimating the probable moves, resistance and support levels, buying and selling zones, along with a new emerging trend in Nifty and Bank Nifty for the next trading day on 30th June. If you are new to our YouTube channel, please like and subscribe the YouTube channel. And yes, don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get the intimation on latest videos we load on YouTube. And also, you can share the videos freely with your friends and trading communities so that they get benefited by quality knowledge. So let's go to the Nifty daily chart and let's see what kind of movement it has created today. So Nifty started with a bearish bias today in the morning, taking cues from the global market. It corrected and consolidated in a range with a lot of volatility, making an indecisive kind of candle today. The market breadth remained negative with the 12 stocks advancing, 38 stocks declining from a stack of 50 stocks of Nifty. We had estimated in our previous analysis that the Nifty will be correcting in the range of 10,200 to 10,500 on Monday, and we also expected volatility based upon the data and trading pressure of participants from the previous day. Nifty traded well within that range today. The current trend, Nifty has made lower lows and lower highs. So the uptrend, what it was trying to establish yesterday, is again broken. And of course, I mean, on a broader term, Nifty is in up channel. In fact, more than up channel, it is looking like a rising wedge. Although the tip of the wedge is very broad, so a market could be treating it as a ascending channel, right? So let's look at what kind of support and resistance levels are emerging. What we can do possibly is your interest would be in intraday trading zones. So I would take intraday chart of Nifty, wherein we can also discuss resistance and support levels in that, right? So Nifty has closed at 10,312 today, and this is a investing.com chart, so it will be showing slightly different than NSE website. So let's see what kind of resistance level. On the upper side, you can see all resistance levels of 10,337, 10,379, 10,410, and 10,485 below 10,550. These are the five level of resistances on the upside, while as 10,550 is a 61% Fibonacci. Others are based upon the price action, right? And you can also see that if Nifty tries to move upside from this yellow zone, which I also call is a no action zone or a watch out zone, right? Then you can set this zone as a this is a distribution zone, and this zone could be your first target on the upside, right, which is from 10,380 to 10,410. So basically around 30 points zone. But if Nifty gives you a bullish sign at 10,340, you can expect 10,380 or 90, somewhere around 40 50 points move upside. But minded that there is a trend line within the same area, right? So this trend line would be creating a resistance for Nifty for upside. On the first level of distribution zone, if you get a continuation pattern, you can continue with your long trades or book profit in part positions here and continue with the trailing stop loss for the second level of target on the upside, or third for that matter. But if Nifty opens below this observation zone, yellow zone, then you can take a short position, and this will be your first level of target, which is somewhere around 10,270. That means it's from 10,250 to 10,270, right? So another 40 45 points move you can get in this zone. And if this zone is you get to see reversal here, you can book your profit. Or if you see continuation pattern, continue your short trades for this zone, which is at 10,194 to 10,224. So you can catch up another 30-40 points on this side, right? And below than that, there is another accumulation zone. So if this zone is broken, then only Nifty would come. Maybe on Tuesday, you may not expect that far off, but anyway, it's a market, so you never know. Be prepared for taking either kind of trade, and let that trade develop for you. Watch out in the live market what is happening. If you are connected on our tutor, you can also see the kind of trades I'm taking. I may share those trades based upon current market scenario, right? So that's how you can trade Nifty. And let's see how you can trade Bank Nifty tomorrow, right? So we'll open up a Bank Nifty intraday chart of 15 minutes. So like Nifty, Bank Nifty had also been in a volatile movements for last 3 days, and today it opened gap down and tried to go up, right? So now it has closed at 21,368. So in this yellow zone, which is again a warning zone kind of, you need not to do anything. But if the market opens up above 21,436, then you can take your long position for this distribution zone as your target one. Yes, you might get a resistance at 21,592. So if again, if this resistance level gets broken, you can move upwards with a trailing stop loss. If you get a continuation pattern in this zone from 21,640 to 21,785, then this could be your target two, which is a zone from 21,950 to 22,050 or so, right? So that's how you can trade your long trades on upside. And on the downside, if Bank Nifty opens below 21,255, this could be your first level of target on short position. That's 21,100, right? So you will get a neat 150 points or so, or maybe even 200 if it enters this zone completely. If Bank Nifty gives you continuation pattern in this zone, you can allow your trade to develop further and go in the second target level, which is 20,750 to 20,850 zone, right? So that could be your target two, and this could be your target three in case if there is a bearishness in Bank Nifty further on Tuesday. So that's how you can trade Bank Nifty or Nifty on up or downside either way. Remember that market will be volatile. There are hardly any cues coming up, right? Now let's see the source of cues right now. What is happening on international market? So the Nifty and Bank Nifty both are taking cues from Dow Jones at this point of time, and Dow Jones has been making lower lows and lower highs. It's been a bearish mode. It was in a ascending channel, but this channel has been broken 3 days back, and you could see today also it has so far it has made lower low and lower high, and this accumulation zone or a consolidation zone which was providing support to Dow Jones before, now it has become resistive zone or distribution zone for it, and support zone has shifted downside. So as of now it looks Dow Jones also seems to be in downtrend, although it has it's been up by 1.54% right now, right? So watch out in the morning what happens. Dow Jones has got um, a, a trend line, rather the a descending channel within the out of ascending channel, right? So watch out in smaller time frames, 10 minutes or 15 minutes, this index, rather the future of this index, right? That will help you in trading. Let's see what kind of scenario is emerging from the option chain now, right? So since Nifty has closed at 10,312, we'll be considering 10,300 as your ATM level, right? So near the ATM, we'll see support levels on put side and resistance level on call side. So at 10,400, you could see a unwinding of puts, but there is still a good 6 lakh contract still existing. And 10,300, a small amount of put writing has happened, 1,59,000, but overall 1.7 million contracts. So this will work as a good support. And at 10,200, half a million contracts freshly written, while as 1.97 million contracts overall. So that will act as a support too. On further down, 100-point down, at the strike rate of 10,100, you could see 1 million fresh contracts and 2.3 million overall contracts. That will work as a support 3. So this could be the downside further for tomorrow, right, in the intraday trade. Below than that, you could see almost 2.3 million contracts at 10,000 level, which was our weekly support level. So we will still say it's a weekly support, and our daily support will be this 10,100. On the call side, let's see at 10,200, which is in ITM, there are good amount of calls sold today, 3,42,000, and overall good built up of 7.6 lakh contracts in open interest. Since it's ITM, will not be considering it, but that shows the strength of bears. So they are trying to take a charge of the market now. At 10,300, we can see that 8.9 lakh fresh contracts on call side. So that makes it a very strong resistance level. Overall, 2.2 million contracts, which is more than the put side, right? So this will act as a resistance. One, at 10,400, half a million contract freshly sold and 2.2 million contracts. So that will work as a R2. And you can see that in comparison with put side, call side is stronger, more fresh contracts are created here. 10,500, only 1 lakh contracts fresh, but 2.6 million contract overall. So that will work as a R3, and this will also work as our daily resistance. So for tomorrow, 10,100 to 10,500 could be our range for intraday movements. Above than that, 10,600, you can see 2 million contracts, 10,700, 2.1 million contracts, and 10,750 we said yesterday was our weekly contract. So we would say now 10,000 to 10,700 is the range for the week. So that remains our weekly resistance, right? One thing you would observe that the support level has shifted downside today, as well as the resistance level has also shifted downside. But overall, activities are happening almost at all the strike rates. That means volatility is visible still in the market, right? We'll be talking about the 2nd July expiry option chain, which has a PCR of 0.91 right now. So from the perspective of trading pressure or the momentum, it seems to be neutral to negative trading. Bias is neutral to negative, but not too much of negative, right? And if we look at provisional data, we see that FIIs, DIIs, and pros are short in future of Nifty and Bank Nifty. So that says a volume about them being bearish in the market, and only retailers are bullish on future of Nifty and Bank Nifty. That's why they have taken long positions. Looking at options, retailers are sideways, pros are sideways, while as FIIs are mild bearish with a 0.86 trading pressure. Overall trading pressure is sideways. So that also reflects more of the sentiments input call ratio, right? And from the chart also, it is more or less visible. Nifty is going to be the range bound. Bank Nifty has got PCR for this series 0.79, which shows Bank Nifty remains weaker than Nifty. That is visible from the chart as well as from option chain data. For next week also Bank Nifty is weak, and for next month also Bank Nifty is weak with 0.83 PCR. Today, FIIs were net sellers with 1,937 crore in cash market on equities, and DIIs were net buyers with 1,036 crore on equities. So they are balancing each other's move. But overall, you would have observed that FIIs have become net sellers in the market, and that smart money drives a market quite a lot. So you need to be careful having a watch on FIIs and DIIs data. RSI today, if we go back to Nifty chart, Nifty daily chart, let's have a look at what kind of, so let's say RSI is at 61 today, and from the Bollinger Band you can see the Bollinger Band is squeezing now. That means market is looking for some or other, or rather preparing for some or other big move, either up or down. But as of now, since price is above than 20-day simple moving average, which is the median line of Bollinger Band, it seems to be market is in bull's hand, right? And in a weekly chart, if you see, the market is still in an overbought zone with stochastics at 87. You can expect some correction and consolidation in this range between the distribution zone and accumulation zone. That's what the data and chart are talking about. So unless until market comes out from a range that is 50 days moving average, which is at 10,070 level or 10,060 level here, to 61% Fibonacci, the market is going to remain volatile and range bound on, you can say, daily or weekly basis. In conclusion, we can say that the daily trading range for Nifty is 10,100 to 10,500 for Tuesday, and weekly range is from 10,000 to 10,700. Of course, a lot will depend upon how Dow Jones is showing the market emotions tomorrow. Apart from, but there's a lot of negativity about corona cases again increasing. Lockdown in some of the cities have extended, or in some of the cities where lockdown was open, it has been recreated. So another key point, Indo-China border, which is sleeping quiet at this point of time. You also need to have a watch on that. So with all the inputs in the, as the market is dynamic, you need to also keep your inputs dynamic. So you cannot be rigid, the market would go only in this side or this way, right? So you need, as an intraday trader, you need to be alert. So I trust that this analysis will help you to navigate through the market with a profitable trades. Thank you very much for watching the video, and to get the latest information, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notification on our latest videos. To learn about stocks, derivatives, commodities, forex, trading, investing, technical or fundamental analysis, you can also request for videos on the subject of your choice in the comment box. Thank you once again for watching and liking the video. Please share the video with your friends and trading communities who can also be benefited from quality knowledge and analysis. Good luck, happy trading, happy investing.